Hello everyone, welcome to Simple Networking. In this video, we are going to see about TCP vs UDP protocol. Let's take a look what we will cover in this video. So introduction is what is TCP and UDP, which layer will work in the OSI model, where TCP and UDP are used at the protocol. Finally, we will see the difference between TCP and UDP. So TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol. Before getting into this, we will see TCP and UDP will work in the which OSI model. We have 7 layers in the OSI model. The two primary protocols are TCP and UDP in the transport layer, and the transport layer operates in the layer 4. It slides between the application and the transport layer. The TCP and UDP will work in the transport layer as the backend, and the front end it will be work as a application layer like FTP, HTTP is a TCP, and TFTP, SNMP is the UDP one. So TCP is a connection oriented and the reliable protocol. The connection oriented, which means it is establish a reliable connection, and TCP have some functionality like three-way handshaking and the orders to communicate the channels between two devices. So let's assume we have client as well as server. The client will send the sync request. Syncs mean synchronization request, and the server will respond with the ACK. ACK means acknowledgement, and the server will also send the sync request. Okay, so once it is done, the finally client will send a acknowledgement to the server, and finally the client and the server two-way communication will be established. TCP is the sequence. So label means it is maintaining communication between server and receiver like source A and source B. Also, it is responsible for sending a data into the particular sequence. So in this sequence means it will be add a number in a data, because if we are sending the data from one device to another device, some possibility data might drop. So when data is going in the sequence, there is chance to find out the retransmit the data. Let's stay here. We have D6. So D6 gets lost during the transmission, and the same D6, if you see the sequence, and same D6 is retransmitting the again because of this reliable protocol. So TCP is the reliable protocol. This is the example. UDP stands for User Datagram Protocol. UDP is a connectionless protocol that does not establish a dedicated communication channel. UDP helps us to establish low latency, as it is a simple and faster protocol compared with the TCP, as it does not have the overhead of establish and maintain the connection. UDP enable the process-to-process communication. So TCP vs UDP difference and features we'll see. So TCP provides a features like flow control, error detecting, and retransmission of lost packets. It's commonly used for the application layers that's required a reliable and error-free data transmission, such as web browsing, email, transfer a file, kind of. So UDP does not guarantee reliable delivery or order transmission of the data packet, and it does not perform error checks as well as the retransmission of loss of packet. It is commonly used for the real-time application like that is required low latency, can be tolerate the occasional packet loss, such as video streaming, voice over IP phone, online video chats, or online gaming like YouTube kind of things. and as well as the connectionless. This is unreliable and no flow control, and TCP will have the connection, reliable and flow control. In summary, TCP is suitable for application that required a reliable and error-free transmission, while UDP is suitable for real-time application that prioritize the speed and the low latency over data responsible. This is choice between TCP and UDP depends on the specific requirements of the application and the offers between the reliability and the performance. So this is the main difference within TCP versus UDP. So TCP is a reliable connection. Generally, we want to use the application which wants to make sure the connection is reachable and the connection oriented, such as like internet banking, or if you are doing any transaction or buying any product with the uh, payment kind of a things should be needed for the TCP connection. UDP is here like online, like we watching the cricket into the online or watching the videos into the YouTube, such as UDP connection is required. So if you like this video, please give the thumbs up. Please write your comments in the comment box. Also, let us know what you want to learn next from us. Thank you. We'll see you in the next video. And please drop the mail if you have anything. Thank you.